Hey, what's up, comics? It's Famous. And you know what? Speaking of comics, did anyone see that Captain America reveal? Spoiler alert, he's secretly a Hydra agent. I know, right? Alright, guys, so just to kind of jump into it, we're gonna be talking about gaming. Wow, you know, I've been seeing a lot of, what the fuck? Fucking A! Such a bad YouTuber. Alright, guys, so to jump straight into this commentary, it's gonna be a little bit of a rant again. I know, more of these. I can't tell if you guys like these. No one's telling me nothing. I'm just kind of going with flow right now. But here, let me back up away from my mic. I might be a little too loud. Anyways, so I've been seeing this game called Infinite Warfare. Yeah, Infinite Warfare. Another Call of Duty game. Personally, I don't really like Call of Duty. I get, quite frankly, really bored. Ever since like Black Ops 1. What the fuck, motorcycle? Ever since, Black Ops 1, I kind of just drifted away from the Call of Duty series. Like, Black Ops 2 didn't really do it for me. Modern Warfare 3, I'm not... Was that before or after Black Ops 1? I don't know. Anyways, I don't really stray too close to the Call of Duty series because I've never really invested too much time in it. I mean, I invested a lot of time in Black Ops 1, but then that was just about it. Other than that, I was kind of like, fuck it, this shit ain't worth it, whatever. And so I kind of just dropped it and it got really boring. And so it seems to be the case, or the kind of talk of the town, if you will, with Infinite Warfare. Now, I mean, I don't know too much about Infinite Warfare, and I really should have done research before recording this video, but I didn't, so I might be a little ignorant when it comes to talking about this. But from my knowledge, or from what I've seen and or heard of this new game called Infinite Warfare, is going to be in space. Like, I've seen the trailer. There's like some space battles, and I don't know, like people are talking about how it's like a wannabe Halo. And it's kind of going to be delving into the whole futuristic aspect of warfare, right? And so the whole big problem with it, like people that are having with this, new product, if you will, with the makers of Call of Duty. I'm not sure if Activision is making it or someone else. I just dropped my phone. Anyways, I'm digressing. So the whole problem is the futuristic aspect of it, because people are kind of like, the whole exos and the new upgraded technology and shit's not really doing it for people, and it's kind of fucking up the whole original gameplay aspect. I'm gonna be quoting, or not quoting, but taking kind of some of my information from different people, and someone I really like to watch and that has really valid points, and I trust in every word he says, is B Dobbins for the win. You guys can check him out. It's BDOBBINSFTW, and he's a really great commentator, and he talks shit about a lot of game companies. And when I say talk shit, I don't mean like he's just talking just to talk shit. I mean like he actually has valid points. He's kind of the one that got me to kind of stop buying into the whole Bungie disaster that Destiny was, and kind of made me see the light, which is ironic because Destiny's about light. It's a Destiny joke, never mind. But fact of the matter is, no one's really liking the futuristic warfare aspect, and that's what's kind of the big issue here. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for the new Call of Duty, I might link it down in the description down below. Check it right now. If it's not there, then I got lazy. I don't know, we'll see. But the dislike ratio to the like ratio was fucking insane. Everyone hated that shit. Like, there's only like a couple thousand people that liked that, like the actual trailer itself, and it was just like, I don't even remember. It's probably still going up right now. It's very easy to say that people aren't really happy with the new Infinite Warfare, and just the whole futuristic aspect. And I really don't have much to say about it because I really don't know too much. I really should have done research, like I said, but I just felt like jump on the bandwagon real quick and talk about what's going on. My opinion of it is, I will not be buying Call of Duty, because every time I buy a fucking Call of Duty, I regret it like 3 days afterwards, because like I'll be playing and I'll get good or whatever, and then I'll just get bored because all of a sudden fucking people are coming out of nowhere with shotguns and fucking SMGs, fucking my shit up from like 5 miles away. And that pisses me off because the logic in Call of Duty is like, oh my, holy fuck car, holy shit, there's a car in the background. Anyways, yeah, so the whole logic behind Call of Duty is, it's supposed to kind of fit everyone, you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to kind of promote randomizing player experience. So for example, let's say you're a really highly skilled Call of Duty player and you're versing some noob, right? Some guy, like, for example, like me. Let's say I was versing, I'm not going to say any pro players because those people get really good at the game for some reason. But let's say you've been playing Call of Duty for a while, and I go against you, and I just got the game like 2 days ago, and I'm just kind of playing through it. My chances of beating your ass are very high because I will be able to kill you multiple times due to the whole I'm not talking about like a 1v1. I'm talking about like let's say deathmatch or any of the regular game modes where there's multiple people. You know, it's like randomized spawn points and just random encounters. It's kind of about who sees who first. You know, like if you see the person first, they're automatically dead. I mean, unless you're slow on the trigger and, you know, they kill you first. That's usually not the case. And so it takes away the skill factor, as B-Doms put it. He kind of said that, you know, it dumbs down the player experience. So a lot of these people don't really get to don't get good. You know, a lot of the Call of Duty players kind of suck when it comes to other games. Like I know a couple of my friends that play Call of Duty, and they're just really bad at like other games. And it's kind of it's funny as fuck because they really don't know how to like kind of have teamwork, if you will, you know, because, you know, let's face it, Call of Duty is like a run and gun kind of game. You know, you really just kind of go out there and just fucking randomly shoot shit. There's little to no teamwork or team effort that is needed to be put in, you know, because it's every man for themselves, kind of, you know, without slapping on the name free for all or shit. You know, you just got 5 people running around against 5 other people that are running around. Basically all Call of Duty is. But, you know, again, I'm getting back into random ass shit, or not random, but, you know, kind of straying off the path. So the whole thing is, people are saying that this is going to be the end of Call of Duty. In my opinion, I feel like Call of Duty died when it released Black Ops 2. And, you know, people are gonna, you know, shoot me down right now, and people are gonna be like, oh, you know, Black Ops 2 was the best, or I fucking love Black Ops 2, and that's fine. But honestly, I feel like that was the start of going downhill. You know, they started kind of going into, or delving into, the whole futuristic aspect of warfare, right? So it was kind of the turning stone in the Call of Duty franchise, because the second you delve into, you know, new game mechanics, and you know, Call of Duty's fan base is mostly people that want the same thing. You know what I mean? They expect the same thing out of the game year after year after year, because, you know, they come up with the same shit. So once you start introducing new game mechanics that kind of change up the whole fucking game, they have to be good, and they have to be balanced, and they have to be well thought out. And that's kind of the problem with Call of Duty is, you know, the developers, whether it be Activision or, I mean, Activision's done a good job with Black Ops 1. I will, like, the story great on that. Black Ops 2 kind of flopped for me. I don't know. I wasn't really that invested in the story, but you know, a lot of people aren't kind of really getting used to this whole exosuit or whatever. You know, they're kind of like, wow, you know, this is completely different and not in a good way. And so that's kind of where people stand right now. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. Battlefield 1, I saw the trailer, looks fucking badass. Holy shit. Definitely the probably killer of Call of Duty when it comes to sales, hopefully. I mean, you know, what people say and what people do are completely different. You know, actions speak louder than words. Obviously, you know, I remember, I mean, I don't know if it was last year. Whenever fucking Advanced Warfare came out, a lot of people were saying, you know, fuck this shit, fuck XOs, whatever, blah, 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 I'm not gonna buy it. And then literally five days after fucking release, you know, within the 5 days, they go ahead and get that game. And I will not lie, I was one of those people. I really wanted to see what all the hype was about, because I was kind of following hype trends and shit. People were saying that it was such a fun game, and so I bought it. And it just got boring after a little bit, you know? And especially with, I don't even know, what was the new game? Black Ops 3? I don't know, that kind of killed it for me too. I think they just should have stopped at Black Ops 2, I think. Would have saved the Black Ops series, but, I don't know, just everything's kind of gotten clustered for me. You know, not to mention zombies, like, holy fuck. Is anyone gonna talk about that? Like, what the fuck's wrong with zombies? You know, people are gonna be like, oh, you know, zombies is cool, I like it, whatever. Fine, you're entitled to your opinion, but honestly, what the fuck? Like, there's just so much going on, you know, like in that one default map. What is it? The Shadow Man fucking place. I don't know, where you're like fighting as the boxer and the corrupt cop and the prostitute or whatever the fuck her name is. And then that other dude, I forgot what the other. You know, see, I just don't give a shit is what I'm saying. Look, everything just seems kind of overwhelming in a way, and I feel like they're kind of overdoing it. You know, I feel like maybe if they upgraded a little and kind of put more time into the story and kind of gave it some meaningful like thing. And I understand, you know, that multiplayer is a big part of Call of Duty, but you really, you know, in Call of Duty, you really got to understand that it doesn't take much to satisfy the fans. You know, I mean, there's always gonna be those people that kind of like talk shit, but honestly, you really only need like a couple of guns with a bunch of variations, right? I mean, which is what Call of Duty is. It's just guns with fucking reskins and shit. It's like fucking a shotgun that's supposed to shoot like 3 feet in front of you can shoot like 5 miles across the fucking map. Fuck! Should have knows the shit out of me. Anyways, that was kind of my little opinion on the new Infinite Warfare. I will personally not be buying it. I will be excited to see how that turns out though. Hopefully it's the end of COD. I'm not a big fan of COD. Hopefully it either is the end of COD or is a rebirth of Call of Duty, because hopefully the developers will see this as a kind of slap in the face, and they'll be like, well, you know, we got to change something, and then it'll change for the better. But you know, as the Hodge twins say, do whatever the fuck you want to do.